didn't know Tega much until I started running, and I dedicated the Mangrove Marathon to Tega. And normally when I dedicate a marathon to anybody, after the marathon is over and I'm off, I got home and I couldn't sleep. I was thinking of this young lady every day. Like, why these thoughts? These things should have gone off me by now. And I found out that the father actually is my classmate. We went to secondary school together. And this guy is drowning. And he's not telling anybody that he's drowning. And we call ourselves mariners. We never leave any sailor behind.
So through this 56-day, 10-kilometer daily charity run across Lagos, Ambassador Adjarho David Obaro, who is popularly known as the World Rapper Man. He is a Nigerian adventurer, marathoner, and cultural ambassador. He has gained international recognition for running marathons and participating in various athletic events while wearing traditional 37-yard Urobo wrapper. As a cultural activist, Obaro aims to promote Nigerian culture, tourism, and humanity through his unique approach to marathon running. His impressive resume includes participating in the Bucharest City Marathon, Bucharest International Marathon, and Lagos Half Marathon, among others. Obaro has also been recognized for wearing the longest wrapper, a record he has held since 2010. Through his endeavors, he continues to make a statement about his pride in his Urobo Nigerian heritage. I am so proud of this profile because, of course, talking about Urobo, I'm not left out. Welcome, Ambassador Obaro, World Rapper Man. Okay, so right now, are we going to call you Obaro Rakbo or we call you World Rapper Man?
First of all, Nigeria, Urobo, Isoko, Kisi, Kokori, in television, and Minimi Yegwari. Yeah.
Welcome, sir. Welcome to the show. How was getting to the studio?
Thank you for having me.
I hope you are not feeling
I'm not, no. Where are you from? I don't do. Okay, I've added Kisi. That's everybody.
10 kilometers a day, right?
Yeah.
At this age. How do you hope to achieve that?
Point of correction. 10 kilometers minimum.
Minimum.
Yeah.
So you can actually exceed 10 kilometers.
I've almost exceeded 10 kilometers this morning. I was still going to run from here to SOUQ.
You'll run from here to SOUQ after this show?
And back.
Wow.
Amalo?
So far, I've done 43 kilometers. There was a day I was on real fire. I don't know what was happening, but I was on fire.
So the minimum is 10?
Yes. And at point of correction, you said I run half marathon, Lagos half marathon. The first Lagos marathon, I did a full marathon.
Others already have. You have to do full.
No, that was the first Lagos marathon. The very first. Okay. This year for 11.
Yes.
The very first first year, I did the full marathon, 2014 or so, when I just came back.
Wait. How long have you been doing this marathon then?
I've been running marathon since 1985 as a cadet, government college Ughelli.
What?
Why? I was in the military. I had the military paramilitary training.
Okay.
So it's not why, it's a must. I signed for it.
Oh, okay, so make us understand the sign.
In government college Ughelli, there is an arm called the Nigerian Army Cadet Unit attached to 20 Amphibious Battalion. It's a military, but we're in a civilian school. So we have military training 2 times a week, Wednesday and Thursday. And we have a warrant officer who went to the World War II, who was attached to our school and it was training us. So my mates some have retired, brigadier general, some. As a matter of fact, if I entered the academy, the chief of army staff would have been my mate.
Wow.
Present chief of army staff. Because he's mates with my friends, and we entered, did NBA exam once, twice, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Maybe God don't want me to go that route. And
Yeah.
Okay, but wait, you be doing marathon, yes. But when you started attaching rapper to it?
Oh, rapper is 2009. 2004, I created the longest rapper. Guinness World Record refused to recognize my record because in 2002, I registered that record with them. They accepted it and sent me a mail after back and forth and said, then there was no Twitter, internet, or after back and forth, they now retweet me, stinker to me that Mr. Adjarho David Obaro, yes, you have the longest rapper in the world. we have a right to publish and a right not to publish. This should be the last communication on this issue. And that was when my head exploded. You have a right to publish that. My rapper does not make sense. And I read the meaning to that. That means as an honorable man, I'm senseless in the world. And I told myself something. I said, I'll take this rapper around the world. Then I didn't even include marathon. I said, I'll take this rapper around the world. This will be my uniform when I'm traveling international.
So you...
And I ran the first MTM marathon in Lagos. After that marathon, I just looked like, I said, I'm not coming to run this marathon again in shorts and this. I'm coming with my rapper. Can you deny my world record? 37 yards. You don't need to carry 37 yards. I said, I will run with this 37 yards till I die. And that was when I started running a marathon. When I went to Europe, I went for the first marathon. They did not accept me because it's not
unusual. Yes.
So 2008, they refused me. 2009, they refused me. But 2010, God burst the door open. They Chris, as the door opened, they said, okay, well, you have to sign an indemnity form. Should anything happen, we don't have will not be held responsible. And I gladly signed the form. And as I was signing the form, I used to be called Rapper Man.
Okay.
And the lady just said, Rapper Man. But you know how many billion people in the world, the only person tying rapper to the marathon.
Yeah.
Why not we put World Rapper Man?
Oh.
So that's where World Rapper Man came in. And I came back to Nigeria with World Rapper Man.
Wow. How does that thing weigh? How much does it weigh? Because 37 yards.
4 kg weight when it's dried. But when it's wet, it's 8 kg.
Do you use a particular rapper like the George single
The world
just
record is
normally
a George. The world record is a George. I actually ran with it on Saturday from here to the National Stadium.
Amula, do you know how heavy George is?
When it's wet, the weight increases. I ran with that rapper from Lagos to Abuja 22 days, 707 kilometers.
Yeah.
I ran with that same rapper from Lagos to Makurdi 40 days, 900 kilometers. I ran with that rapper from Lagos to Onitsha, 18 days, 650 kilometers. That same rapper to Lagos, no, I increased it. That was another world record, the first time. I increased it and ran with it from Lagos to Delta State, 12 days, 550 kilometers. I ran with that rapper Bekuta to Lagos. That one was just biscuit, 2 days, 103 kilometers.
Wait.
April 1st, it will be like April Fool. Maybe if our collaboration goes well, it will be like April Fool. I'll be running from Lagos to Accra, Ghana, to draw attention to fighting hunger.
Oh,
Wait. I'm still not particular about this thing. Everybody who runs marathon knows how tedious it is, right? To now carry weight in your journey is another thing. Were you particular why you had to stop at 37 yards?
Not really, but really. How many states do we have in Nigeria?
36.
Plus FCT.
Okay, yes.
So I carry Nigeria in my shoulder as a burden.
Okay.
And you also carry the flag.
Again, the flag I've been carrying since 1985 during parade. I had the opportunity of being among the flag party. And so since then, I was just like, okay. In my head, I'm still, they say, oh, soldier never dies, but he fades in his way. So in my head, I'm still a soldier. Of a truth, I'm a soldier. Because if it happens today, before they take you in the army, they will take me first because of my resume as a cadet.
Okay, so apart from the rejections at the earlier stage of your marathon, internationally and locally, what are the other challenges you face using your cultural identity to do a marathon?
Might even surprise you to know that outside marathon, I dress like this almost every day. And what happens? You see people mocking me. The Obama will tell me, Ashiri. The other someone say, Damn Boroba Daniska. And one day I turn, I say, Shege Daniska. I say, you are very danshiki. You never see, have you seen an Hausa man wear jeans? Very rare. I have Hausa friends. They wear everything every day. And I said, you dress like this every day. This is how I dress. He said, really? I don't know. And again, that is another load on me. That means I can't stop my campaign. I have to tell, the Robo population is 4th in the Nigerian space. Over 4 million people in one space and nobody know what they tie, what they wear, about their culture. Look, I'm not saying Robo. Funny enough, 2015 when I tied my rapper to Abuja, one of the journalists that interviewed me said this life is some funny place. The journalist that interviewed me say, and you're a robo. Do you tie another rapper? I said, yes, of course. Say, would you tie the Benue rapper? Then I didn't know I was going to run from Lagos to Benue. This was 2015. Then 2017, the flood came. And God just put the burden on me that you need to go draw attention to these Benue flood victims. So I traveled to Makurdi the first time by road, went to the camps, saw it, IDPs, talked and all. So I just like, as I was leaving the camp, one young boy in wheelchair held my clothes. I said, please take me along. I said, I can't carry you. I'm not into this kind of things. My own is just attention to project. And he said, I want to go with you to Lagos. I said, you know what? I'll come back from Lagos because I'll run from Lagos to Makurdi. Is that okay? He said, are you sure you run? I said, because of you, I'll run from Lagos to Makurdi. And I did run from Lagos to Makurdi because of him. Unfortunately, by the time we got to Makurdi, the camp has been closed. So I didn't see that young man. And I tied the Gede, the Doma, the Thief rapper, the three, all the tribes in Benue. Yeah. They sold on food 18 years for me to carry. I didn't know they had plans to kill me. You know the Doma rap.
Is heavier?
He's heavier than the judge because it's hand woven.
Yeah.
So when they brought the rapper, I was so excited that I'm tying the new rapper. But when I tell rapper to run, I know if he run. No, see, I think my village people they hold me for ground. But that rapper is really heavy. And I now flash back to 2015. I sent the journalist a message. I said, I'm tying the 4 tribes of Benue. I'm carrying it on my shoulder now. So again, anytime I tie my wrapper, if you fold it for me, I can't run with it. If you fold it for me, I can't run with it. That's another lesson I teach people. IMF cannot solve Nigeria's problem. Except Nigeria develops a technique known locally to Nigerians. Nobody will solve our problem for us. If they solve any problem for you, they put you in a rabbit hole. And that's why I use the wrapper to preach too. If I tie my wrapper and you tie it for me, you gather it for me back, I can't run with it. Because there's a technique I used to tie the wrapper, known only to me. That's the only way I can carry it. So I cannot solve a problem for you, except I solve a problem and put some loopholes inside to make me benefit from it. So you always come back to me. Yeah. Oh, what's the mass used to solve the problem? That's why we run to IMF every time.
Wow. Okay, so this year's zone or this marathon you're having in 56?
It's not a marathon anymore.
Okay, it's no longer.
It's ultra.
Okay.
Once it's past 42 kilometers, it's ultra marathon.
Okay, so 46.
So since the 1st of January, I've been running.
Oh, you've been running?
Yeah, since 1st of January, I run every day, rain, sunshine, sick, well, happy, sad. I must run.
56 days?
Yeah.
Okay, and it's dedicated to people living with cerebral
palsy and special needs.
And special needs. Why did you choose them this time?
Oh, cerebral palsy. Tiga. She's 14 years old. I didn't know Tiga much until I started running. And I actually dedicated the Mangrove Marathon to Tiga. And normally when I dedicate a marathon to anybody, after a marathon, I'm off. The marathon is over and I'm off. I got home and I couldn't sleep. I was thinking of this young lady every day. I'm like, why these thoughts? These things should have gone off me by now. I've done my part. I've put the word out there. People are supporting you in their own little way. But why this thought again? And I found out that the father actually is my classmate. We went to secondary school together. And this guy is drowning. And he's not telling anybody that he's drowning. And we call ourselves mariners. We never leave any sailor behind. I had to dig deep and like, what did happen? I say, I get special needs. Really? All this while? Yes. Oh, you know they tell anybody. But you need to bring this baby out. Showcase your daughter to the world. Let's make her a star. And make her become a burden bearer to others. Because this one thing I said, and I told myself, I've not been able to sleep since that day I ran the first marathon. Maybe this is what God is bringing us together for again. So let's do this thing. With daughter around me, I'm running the marathon again on the 1st of January, Kiribo Marathon, organized by SOUQ Foundation. With a daughter around with me, if I run that marathon, he said, yes. I said, even if it's 1 kilometer, let her run me. I'm running 10 kilometers. So they agreed, and lo and behold, that day, 6 a.m., they were there. I said, we are running today. And Kara was excited when she saw me, in her state, she was still happy and immediately we just connected and we're communicating, we're talking. I started playing music for her. She likes music so much. So dancing, and I was like, okay. Then I need to put this man on this young lady's face. Kara is dropped out of school. She cannot do, I think her left or right hand cannot function anymore because of physiotherapy. She cannot do a lot. So I was just like, okay, me, I'm not Dangote. I'm not Otedola. I'm not this big man. But there's something God has given me that nobody can take away from me. And that's the strength to run through mountains, run through chariots. I don't know where it comes from. Once I start, I'm gone. If you look at my legs now, they're all gone. At day 28, they were gone. My legs are gone as we speak. I can't stop. So I said, okay, I'll run a half marathon for you every day. Others will join me. I'm sure if we start, they will join. Thank you for bringing me to your show. As we finish now, others, more people will come in because people need to know what we are doing.
Yeah.
So we did the first one. After 1 kilometer, she still wanted to run, but it was getting hot and she was slowing us down. Now I was getting weak and I know I need to run. So I said, please, let's put your daughter inside the car. Let's run the marathon, the half marathon. As I put her in the car, we ran 10 kilometers, sealed up everything. So I just said, you know what, let's do this thing for 56 days. Why 56? I know you might run that to the next question. Why? I turned 56 last year. I didn't celebrate as in celebrate. So I said, let me celebrate myself every day, run every day. So if you have birthday gifts, I need a car, a Land Cruiser Toyota 2026. Bring the gift.
I love the fact that he said what he wanted.
He had to specific about it, not just anyone.
Hey, I'm a runner.
Yeah.
If you're not specific about what you want, heaven will give you what you want. They might give you somebody else's gift. I'm very intentional with my words. I'm spiritual. I'm cultural ambassador. So I must hit the nail.
Yeah.
So, I mean, why is this particular ailment? Because there's so many health challenges in Africa. Why were you particular about this one? Was it just the child? Or you just wanted to create awareness about this particular one because of what you see?
It's not even this particular, it's special needs. Don't forget that. Special needs. I ran with the blind community on Saturday.
Okay.
And they almost killed me. This young boy and young girl. We're running, I see they're running a sprint. I said, this is not a sprint, please. Me, I'm a very slow runner. If you see me on the road, what people say, Papa won't die, make una hold am. Because look, slow and steady wins the race. It's not Olympics, but I have the Olympic spirit in my race. When I'm running my race, I run with the Olympic spirit. What's the Olympic spirit? Whether you are carrying last or you are dying, try to finish up. Yeah. That's the Olympic spirit. So I run with that kind of spirit. So special needs, not just cerebral palsy. And funny enough, I'm a special needs person. Yes, I was born 1969 without a sternum. You know what a sternum is?
Wow.
They told my mother that I'm going to last 24 hours. That there's a God in heaven that sits and rules over the affairs of men. That's my God. 56. I'm still standing.
And doing marathons.
That's look, when I joined the cadets 1985, my mother collapsed. She collapsed. That you want to kill me finally. The thing where they say make you not chop, now the food now you go to chop. I'm not supposed to be doing combat, but I did combat training. And a lot of things I do that I don't even tell people. And that's why when people are attacking me, I don't reply them. I don't give them it back in their measure because I know where in your body I can touch you, just collapse and die. Because that's what I'm trained to do to protect myself. So you think I'm very weak, so I pretend to be weak, and by the time we get close, you might see your God before me.
Wow. Okay. So, I mean, you've been doing this particular one since we changed this year.
Yeah, 1st of January.
How has been people's response to you?
Wow. I would have gone on my knees, but I can still beg. It's been very funny. People will still like, no, we are givers. I know Nigerians. We are givers. The money doesn't come to me. One kobo does not come to me. Everything goes, what we want is, please, just tell us you want to give Kere scholarship. That's what we want. We don't need much. Scholarship and physiotherapy. Chikena. Kere is even saying if she gets SS, she will give to others in need. As a matter of fact, she has started doing that. Yes, you'll be surprised. She's already started giving to people in need. Because I was somewhere and somebody was saying, you get friend where they hide him. I said, you hide your friend picking. Your friend they hide him picking. Why? That's what we're doing. Say no to stigmatization.
Yeah.
People are so funny, they stigmatize it. Just like you said, they don't use and do money.
Yeah.
They don't use and do money. They don't use and do money. I've heard that MC Bakara's case too.
Yeah.
They don't use and do money. So as a matter of fact, somebody saw me some days ago. And I said, I need to connect you with MC Bakara and so that you people will work together. You know, those ones are different stories. No, the thing that they do not be publicity. If not for say we need this money, I don't need to come to the studio. I'll just be running on the street and doing what I'm doing. But we need people to really support us.
Yeah.
It's one step, $1, 1,500 naira. I can start myself. If I can do what I'm doing to draw the attention, everybody should do a bit.
How about NGO involvement in your race? NGOs, private institutions, government, are there any support from them to help push this awareness that, okay, people living with cerebral palsy are not different from every other human being?
Government, yes, but not government. Just like Saturday, the Nigerian Corporate Commission partnered with me to do a race, to draw attention to this. Because they are doing a project, special project for blind.
Okay.
And that's how the blind people came into the picture.
Oh, yeah.
They are promoting Braille. Nigerian Corporate Commission is promoting reading with Braille.
Braille, okay.
So, yes, is the main project now. Coincidentally, I ran for Nigerian Corporate Commission from Lagos to Onitsha. That's how I ran from Lagos to Abuja. Onitsha, to draw attention to stop piracy. So they are doing this Braille project. We partnered on Saturday around with the blind community. NGO, Freedom Park is partnering with me and Helpgate Foundation.
I was sort of married two in one, but let's start with you being arrested.
Yeah.
You've been arrested at Freedom Park. I will see you here. Who gave you the get out of Lagos?
One at Freedom Park, then the other one. I thought the other one was what you wanted to talk about.
No, that was not two in one. The first arrested you, now you are here. And then you'll be facing harassment by police because of this your cause. Let's start with the arrest first.
Well, I'm a prisoner of conscience with Freedom Park. Self-voluntary incarceration. Self-voluntary incarceration.
You by yourself just went there, let them keep you.
Yes. They say I'm running too much, so they want to monitor my race. So for them to monitor my race, I must be inside the prison walls. And which other place is far better than... They say, no, not Krikri. Come to Freedom Park. So Freedom Park had a bond on my head, $50,000. Yes. So that's why you see, there was a day I disappeared there without permission. And they just broadcast that I was missing. So everybody started looking for me. I ran to church. I made a mistake without telling the jailer. But today, don't be afraid. The jailer will give permission permission to come out.
Okay. Now, talk about the police harassment.
Police harassment is not new, but just that this last one, the last two, the first one at Lekki Toll Gate. We were just running with the flag and we were tired. And I remember speed, when speed was in Nigeria. And I remember that, I need to send speed a message. I've not met speed. And I was running 21 kilometers that day for speed. His birthday was that very day. So I was celebrating. I was just like, okay, let me celebrate this young man. And let me tell him what it means to be 21 and 56 running for 21. So I was like, okay, let me see. I'm running towards Lekki now. Speed, I'm celebrating you today. Blah, blah, blah. And as I raised my head up, like 7 people were surrounding me. And I looked at with one policeman initially. So they said, any problem? I said, no problem. They said, are you sure no problem? I said, you are the one that's asking me there's problem, and I've told you there's no problem, and you're not asking me do I look like I said problem? I don't say problem. That I'm a charity runner. This is what I'm doing. I wear this shirt every time. This is what I'm doing, and I'm just sending the message to somebody that I'm heading towards Lekki now. If they're around Lekki, I can join them anywhere. That's it. And they say, you can't be here, you must leave here now. I was like, excuse me? Leave here, why? I said, because this place is a secure place. I said, I don't understand. This is road, federal government road. I paid for the tax that I used to do this road, so you can't tell me to leave here. And when I quoted telling me that, this place is a private place, I said, okay, me, I don't know. But anyway, I'm just doing this. Let me finish and leave, if that's the case. They were not having it. Oh, you must leave now, blah, 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 blah. If you don't leave now, we'll arrest. So when the arrest came, he was like, oh, you're threatening me. Don't threaten me. And the guy started saying a lot, and I looked at him. His name was there. I called his name. I said, okay, you are saying all this. He said, nothing will happen. If I don't even take time, anything can happen and nothing will happen. Anything can happen to me means you can kill me, you can do anything to me and nothing will happen really. So I was like, oh. Why are you carrying a Nigerian flag? I said, you should be happy. And that's what I told him. I called his name, full name. I said, Tanko Moses, 2-star your police rank. You should be happy. I'm carrying a Nigerian flag. You know what it means to carry a flag of a country? That means I'm crazy, I'm patriotic, and you should be happy. He said, no, which kind of rubbish, patriotic, blah, 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 blah. He was just talking blah, blah. I said, well, I think you should tell this to your superior. And I thought it was a joke. And I just told my guy, say, let's leave this place. That's how I was tired, but we left there and still continue our race, you know. And
that was the first one.
Yes, that was the first one. Then the second one was the day I had a guest waiting for me to run with them at Freedom Park. But I'd already run out of the park in the morning to do 10 kilometers. And we were just coming from our road. I didn't even know when we passed the police station. The next time I was there, people were just shouting, hey, wait. They were shouting. And I said, if you are really calling me, my name is on my shirt too. I've said, World Rapper Man. But I'm not here, World Rapper Man, so it's not us. So I told my guy, let's keep going. When I said, no, you, the police. Oh, police just surround us. You're under arrest. Arrest? What is arrest? What's happening? They said, the guy is calling me in the station. Your guy? I don't know your guy. I did not book appointment with your guy. That's what I told them. They said, I must go to the station. I said, no, if your guy is calling me, whoever that guy is, let him come and meet me here. I'm waiting here. I'm not going to run. I'll wait here. Let him come and tell me what's the issue. And really, around there, the man came. And he said, you're under arrest. You have to, let's go back to the station. Why? He said, I'm carrying a Nigerian flag. I don't know that I'm protesting. I said, no, I'm not protesting. I'm drawing attention and awareness to cerebral palsy. So I read. And the man looked and he went on radio and over. They were overing. The next thing, asked him his name. They asked him my name. My name is Ambassador Rapper Man. They said they don't know what I'm SOUQ Adjarho, Ambassador Adjarho David Obaru. They said, I said, you cannot know. Nigeria, we are 200 and something million.
You can't know.
I mean, let's face reality. Okay, okay, you have a phone, ask Google who I am. Have news, how many news, everything I do is on public view. So they said, no, it was not you go to the station, you must go to the station before you know they were now refunding my guy and they broke their AI glasses. Yes. Nobody is going to pay for that.
Yeah.
Because it's the police.
But what does that say about our, civic environment? Because look, the truth is, these people are supposed to be securing you, right? But they are the ones who are now harassing you.
Area boys harass me daily. Daily. Who will I run to?
The police.
That will now arrest me for the same crime. Because area boys, you know why area boys are harassing me? They say I've collected money from government.
Oh.
Yes.
So wrong.
That they don't understand. They think I'm doing something else. And I said, no, I'm not political. I'm not. This is campaign for cerebral palsy. Then I'll break it down to, what is cerebral palsy? If one day prolonged labor, could burn the pikin. The pikin not get oxygen for brain. 3 minutes, it don't go for life.
You explain that to me.
Cerebral.
But I can understand if they don't get it. But if the police people are supposed to run to,
in also they say, what get, make get, what when the day travel.
I wonder.
You are running and I'm running. You are asking me what's pursuing me. That's this case we are in now. So I'm begging, this is an opportunity, please. Yeah. I'm begging the general public, especially the security agencies. The IG should look into this. I've applied, not for police, but I've written letters to say, this is what I'm doing. I'll be on the road from so and so time to so and so time. It's very simple. Send signals. When I ran from Lagos to Onitsha, I got to one village called Motosho. There is not DPO, the division, not DCO, the district police officer, told me point blank that I'm not sleeping in that village, and I was dead tired. He said I must leave that village that night. Luckily for me, I don't know reasons best known to him. Luckily for me, I still had internet access, so I just broadcast that this was happening. So people started calling. They called the commissioner, they called the governor's wife, they called one, blah 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 blah, and a signal was sent back to him from one of the guys that if anything happened to this guy, So he started looking for me because I was so tired. And when I'm tired, I'm not bragging or saying it that I'm like a drunkard. I'm tired. So I just went to walk on the road. I slept there. I'm not tired. So make I go where? I can't go anywhere. It's already late. To 11 in the night. I say I must not sleep in that town that night.
Okay, so now looking ahead, how long do you hope to continue running?
You ask God, though. Because me, by the grace of God, maybe I will run to my running bed.
Really?
Yes, I want to. I have friends, 88, running. Wow. I know somebody recently we just went online, 100. We are talking. He's running. Even as a matter of fact, I commented on this page, it went viral. That people are telling me to stop running. And people say, how can they stay at 56? They are telling me to retire. Running is supposed to actually be my business now, but because of the security situation in the country, I can't make it a business per se, because I love running.
Yeah.
I love, just wake me up, tell me run to my degree, I will go. Okay. Run to Sokoto, I will go.
How is your family accepting this? You know, I understand family concerns. I understand children concerns. Everybody will be like, you understand? Daddy, please. How are they accepting this reality?
My son have told me one day, he just asked me, the question was, then he was 6, what is all this rapper man that you're doing? And I looked at him and I said, you won't understand now. But when I'm gone, that's when you understand. Because I'm building a legacy for you. But funny enough, I lost my family to what I'm doing.
Wow.
Yeah. My family didn't understand. Initially, they did. As it were, the woman said, yes, I will go with you wherever you go to. And he got to one 5 kilometers and said, you know, I'm tired, I can't run. So I'm looking for somebody that will run that race with me.
Yes. Or maybe we should donate you. No, but on the serious note, what message would you want our leaders to get out of this? Because the truth is, you've been doing this thing for a long time. Up on the advocacy and, of course, the marathon itself. You are like an epitome of endurance. Anybody can learn that. Even businesses that want to last longer, they can take lessons from what you naturally do. If you have a message to our leaders, irrespective of where they're from, religious leaders, business leaders, political leaders, what would that message be?
First of all, listen to this. O God of creation, direct all our noble course. Guide our leaders aright. That's a prayer I pray every morning. The only thing I have for our leaders is that if they are sincere, they should not give up on this nation. You can flip this nation around 24 hours. 24 hours. Or as a matter of fact, all our leaders should be runners. Yes. Yes. Our leaders should do exercise a lot. Because when you exercise, there's this free chemical we get, endorphin, there's this feel goodness. And I think a lot when I run. I develop ideas a lot when I'm running. Yes, most of the great ideas I've developed are from running. I just stop. I bring my phone out, I'll just talk on my phone so that I won't forget. Then I continue again. When I get to my, I'll go back and say, this thing just came up now. As a matter of fact, an idea just came up that I'm going to use this evening to get me out of my jail. Yes, I've found one thing that when my jailer sees it, he'll be like, let him go. Yes. So I sent it to someone, I said, develop this thing fast. I need it by 4 o'clock. So we should not give up on our nation. Yeah. If I've given up, I won't be where I am today. When I started running, I told people in the early stage, I said, I'm going to sell my running steps. They said, go buy. I said, don't worry. If I put value to it, you will buy it. Today I'm selling my steps. Yeah. People are buying.
Well, a very big thank you so to you, World Rapper Man, for coming on today's show. Today's Just Africa. It's been nice having this conversation with you. Thank you so much, sir.
Please, thanks for having me. Follow our page on YouTube is World Rapper Man, Instagram World Rapper Man, Facebook World Rapper Man, TikTok World Rapper Man. The essence of this one is not all about World Rapper Man. World Rapper Man is just one person. It's this drawing attention to cerebral palsy and special needs people. It's bigger than me. It's even far bigger than I used to think. Today's day 33. Follow our page, share this, get close to somebody in your locality that has special needs.
And in 1 minute or 30 seconds, you use Urubu to tell people to keep watching Just Africa and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Television
We need television. You know, a mommy who organize your care.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Awolo.
Yes, I do hope that our conversations continue to highlight the needs that special needs children have, and we're going to consider advocacy from our own small corners. But again, we hope that the society will begin to have a rethink. We want to see, we know it will not be instantaneous, right? But even if we can find ways to accommodate these special needs people and, you know, create an environment where they too can thrive in. I will look at our guests. They did not give him 20 years to live. They did not even give him 10 years to live.
24 hours.
They give him 24 hours and he's 56. He is a light that we all need to shine. And it's also a symbol that you can do something and you can do anything.
Yes.
And that is the African spirit.
Yes.
Not just Africa, I'm sorry. Not just Africa.
That will run with us to Accra.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think that's a very good idea.
If I invite you, special invitation, open.